Hey fam. So, my pastor is going through a midweek series talking about growth, spiritual growth, but it also applies to your relationship growth, business growth, personal growth, anything that grows and develops. I just kind of wanted to share something that's been standing out to me in this initial part of the conversation. He's coming from the parable of the sower. You can find that in Matthew, Mark, and Luke. And where he's focusing at this starting phase is on the process of growth. Everything in life that grows goes through stages, and it has to go through every one of those stages. And he's talking about the seed and how the seed develops. And it really got me thinking about, why does the understanding of this actually matter? Why is it important? And what has been resonating with me is that what you understand influences what you believe, and what you believe influences how you act, what you do. And what we do is what matters most of all. So, coming back to this concept of the seed and the stages of the seed, we all know that there's that initial phase of growth and development that is happening beneath the surface. While that little seedling is developing and you can't see it, but it's starting to grow its roots, it's starting to bud, it's starting to sprout. All of this early stage of development is happening on a level that I cannot see. Why is this significant? Well, take that concept across the board to whatever it is that you're wanting to grow. If I believe that growth is happening on a level where I cannot see it, I will continue to do what I need to do to help that seed develop. I will keep watering that little plot of land. I will make sure it's getting all of the sunlight that it needs. I will protect that space, make sure, like, maybe put up like a little sign, make sure no one walks over walks over the area where that little seed is about to grow up. I will do what needs to happen because I believe that growth and development is actually happening, even though I do not see it. Now, what if I don't believe that growth is happening, even though I cannot see any results? Well, I'll stop watering. I'll stop seeking and keep seeking. I'll stop knocking and keep knocking, praying and keep praying, asking and keep asking. All of the things that God is calling us to do, leading us to do, inspiring us to do, telling us to do, so that we can one day see that development of whatever it is that we are believing God for. But if you don't believe that it's happening, even though you don't see it, you're not going to do what you have to do. And that action is what gets translated into faith, right? So that's going to be my encouragement for you this week, is that whatever it is that God has called you to do, whatever it is that God has inspired you to do, asked you to do, led you to do, that you would continue to do that, because ultimately, if you believe that what he said is going to happen will happen, then you will continue to do what you are supposed to do in order to make sure that that does happen. One caveat: how do you know what you're supposed to be doing? I'll cover that next time. Bye.